Curtis Granderson strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Skeeter is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is. Yoenis Cespedes steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And here's the first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the...
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 24 home runs for him on the season, and it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead.
Ooh, that's a mistaken location right here, and it could wind up really coming back to haunt him. This is a solo home run, and it makes this a 2-run lead now, and with the way their starters throwing the ball so far, it may wind up being all he needs.
4 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far.
Drilled down the line, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Nice. That's a pretty swing here. I mean, you can see he shoots this one just inside the chop. Maybe he's a little unlucky just to get a single out of it instead of 2 bases.
Neil Walker stands in as he looks at a called strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Skied into straightaway right. Jackson is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Michael Conforto steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1 and 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. As Asdrubal Cabrera gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Looking to minimize the damage here. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1 and 1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home.
And the run is in to score from second. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores. Jacob deGrom will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Cabrera rounds third and heads for home. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they continue to pile on. It's now a 7-2 ball game. David Carpenter will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jackie Robinson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Gerardo Parra strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on.
Hey, and you ever heard the term smell blood? That means you have to be like a shark and attack when the other guy's bleeding. It's a great chance for them to take a commanding lead right now.
In there, no balls and a strike.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, nobody out now.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Bases loaded here, nobody out.
Nope.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a foul pop behind the plate, and he's retired here, 1 away.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Jose Reyes comes to the plate with a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield.
Well, he's got him up against the ropes here, guys, and a big hit could be the knockout blow.
And that's taken for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do, and that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other 2 runners have to stay put now with 2 away.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Come on, guys.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. The Rockies. DJ LeMahieu is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Charlie Blackmon is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0.
This 4th inning's not starting out any better than the 3rd did.
Right here. Here we go.
That evens it up 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air.
Up. Right.
Freeman is there, and he's got it for the first out.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Carlos Gonzalez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Rolled up on the ground. Let's go right here.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And he'll step off. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
It might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play. He's bounced back nicely here after the leadoff single. Kept the guy anchored at first. So he's done what he's needed to do.
Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He drew a walk his first time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rockies strand 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. Make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Kenji Summerskill.
Settling in now, Tony Cingrani. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tony Cingrani.
You go right now, fellas, right now.
First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1.
That's almost unfair to throw a knuckleball to your opposing pitcher. He's got it hard enough as it is.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets fouled.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Adrian Valdez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball.
No one out now.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
Here's a close-up of how he grips that knuckleball. You can see it's not really his knuckles that grip the ball, but rather his fingernails that really dig into the seams. And that's such a tough pitch to throw and even more difficult to master.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Hit hard to short. Skeeter on the grass. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
In is Joey Votto now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
A broken bat, little looper down to third. Keeping your focus on the baseball is the thing you have to do here, which is easier said than done when you've got a flying projectile heading your way. But he takes this one in, no problem.
First.
Stepping in now, Ken Williamson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Nope.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. Kenji Summersgill will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game, as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Let's go now. What time? Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire.
Let fly. Let's go right here.
Cingrani pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air out to center field. Valdez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't.
Leading off the inning, Eugenio Suarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Outside.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Going out now.
Line toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, no runner, no runner. Eat it.
Well, what's the best way to beat a knuckleballer? Well, let him throw you something else to start off the at-bat and then sit on that pitch instead. And that worked out beautifully right there.
Hey, we got no one.
So striding in, Brandon Phillips, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Brett onto the grass. He's got it one away. Pedro Siriaco will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0.
Hey, we got one.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball. Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. But no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Devin Mesoraco will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Mesoraco.
You got 2 down.
In there, strike 1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
They were in good shape with the first 2 on to start the inning, but the rally's definitely stalled out from there.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. 4th home run here in the early going. And with it, they've leapt in front now 3-1.
The center fielder, number 25, Adrian Valdez.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
Into the box now, Adrian Valdez. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. And you can't let the emotion enter the equation or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
Not close. It's 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Three runs already home here. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, eat it. Cut it right there. Cut.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work out that way.
Billy Hamilton steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
0-1.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Ball that's outside.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, 2 down here.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
He's
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Good job there at keeping the inning alive. The runner on first gets a head start with the 3-2 count and 2 away, so it's an easy decision to keep on going around second. He makes it into third easily.
First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Inciarte's there, and that retires the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. The Reds lead it 3-1. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.